The 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class Wagon. Under development for more than 3 years, the current generation Mercedes-Benz E-Class has been unveiled at the 2016 Detroit Auto Show. Sporting a new exterior based on the brand's recent design language and an interior inspired by the S-Class, the new midsize is a massive improvement over what BMW and Audi had to offer until 2017. Although many have criticized its styling for being dissimilar to the C-Class and S-Class, the E-Class is downright impressive when it comes to safety and comfort features, offering numerous innovative technologies. Once the E-Class sedan arrived in dealerships, Mercedes-Benz prepared 3 more versions of the midsize. One of them is the station wagon, and it broke cover at the 2016 Paris Motor Show. Having already seen the sedan back in January 2016, the grocery getter wasn't much of a mystery in terms of design, despite Mercedes' efforts to keep the vehicle under wraps during on-the-road testing. With the first official photos already online, we received confirmation that the wagon borrows more than 75% of its exterior design from the 4-door and looks like a larger C-Class wagon. Similarities aside, the new E-Class estate is quite the pretty and innovative hauler. Described as the most intelligent wagon that Mercedes-Benz has ever built, it's the only semi-autonomous grocery getter on the market and arguably the most advanced and luxurious 5-door you can buy for the 2017 model year. How does it compare with its most important competitors? Keep reading to find out. Update July 25, 2016, Mercedes has announced pricing for the new E-Class estate in the UK. Check out the prices section below to learn all about it. Continue reading to learn more about the 2017 Mercedes E-Class Wagon. Exterior. Identical to the 4-door from nose to the B-pillar, the wagon stands out thanks to its longer roof, broad shoulders over the rear wheel arches, different taillights, and the familiar estate tailgate. Much like its predecessor, the new E-Class wagon is identical to the sedan, save for the rear end. And, having seen the similarities between the E-Class and C-Class sedans, it's no surprise that the E-Class wagon looks like a bloated version of the compact estate. Sure, the E-Class sports its very own design details in the front and rear, as well as a different roofline, but the visual connection with its smaller cousin is quite strong. Compared to the C-Class wagon, the E-Class estate has a more utilitarian stance from the back. While the smaller wagon features a sloping roof toward the tailgate, the E-Class comes with a boxier rear section. Those who preferred the sleeker appearance of the third-generation model 2002-2009 will probably be a little disappointed, but those looking for a more practical midsize wagon are in for a treat. Identical to the 4-door from nose to the B-pillar, the wagon stands out thanks to its longer roof, broad shoulders over the rear wheel arches, different taillights, and the familiar estate tailgate. Identical to the 4-door from nose to the B-pillar, the wagon stands out thanks to its longer roof, broad shoulders over the rear wheel arches, different taillights, and the familiar estate tailgate. The latter includes a third LED brake light and a wide, chrome-plated handle. The taillights are longer and slimmer than the previous generation, while the bumper is beefier and features large exhaust outlets. These elements give the new E-Class a unique stance compared to the sedan. Just like the 4-door, the front fascia will vary depending on the chosen design and equipment line. The luxury model features the classic Mercedes radiator grille with the star on the hood, while the sport model can be recognized by the central star on the grille. Whether you want your wagon to be sporty or elegant, Mercedes-Benz has you covered. Interior. Much like its sedan sibling, the E-Class wagon borrows heavily from the larger S-Class. Much like its sedan sibling, the E-Class wagon borrows heavily from the larger S-Class. The dashboard uses many of the elements previously seen on the S-Class, including the instrument cluster, the large display in the center, as well as the 4 round A/C vents slotted between the infotainment unit and the center console. There's a new instrument cluster with analog dials with a 7-inch screen in between on the entry-level model and a 12.3-inch screen on the more expensive trims. These are paired with 8.4 and 12.3-inch infotainment screens atop the center stack, respectively. The new steering wheel with touch-sensitive buttons, a world first in the business, also found its way in the wagon. The new function can detect horizontal and vertical swipes just like the screen of a smartphone or tablet and allows the driver to control features of the infotainment system using only their thumbs. The infotainment system comes with redesigned menus and functions. Other new features include linguatronic voice control, the command rotary dial, and energy-saving LEDs for interior lighting. As far as cargo room goes, the E-Class wagon continues to be the best in its class, despite the slightly sportier roofline and improved headroom and elbow room in the rear compartment. As far as cargo room goes, the E-Class wagon continues to be among the best in its class, despite the slightly sportier roofline and improved headroom and elbow room in the rear compartment. The hauler once again offers a third-row folding bench seat as standard equipment in the US, as well as a 40 hours 20 minutes and 40 seconds split for the second-row seat, opening up plenty of configurations between transport and seating capacity. Additionally, the second-row backrest can be positioned at an approximately 10-degree steeper angle, creating extra space for cargo while continuing to enable full use for up to 3 passengers. Mercedes also designed a new tailgate for the E-Class, which now comes with the Easy Pack function as standard equipment. This allows for the lid to be opened and closed at the touch of a button as well as halted in any position, to prevent it from making contact with the garage roof for example. The optional keyless go with hands-free access enables the driver to open and close the trunk with a kicking motion underneath the rear bumper, making loading and unloading cargo easier. To further increase comfort during long trips, Mercedes offers the Acoustic and Comfort package, which reduces background noise inside the vehicle thanks to a special acoustic film in the windscreen and side windows, and additional insulation in the rear footwell and on the center tunnel. The windscreen, side windows, and rear windows are made of laminated safety glass with another layer of film that absorbs infrared, which enhances heat insulation. Drivetrain: the turbocharged gas mill generates 329 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque in the E404 Modic. The engine lineup of the E-Class wagon mimics that of the sedan and includes a range of gasoline and diesel units with 4 and 6 cylinders. In the US, however, only the 3.0-liter 6-cylinder is offered. The turbocharged gas mill generates 329 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque in the E404 Modic, which comes standard with the new 9G-tronic, 9-speed automatic transmission. In Europe, customers have access to 6 different engines. The base E200 uses a 2.0-liter 4-banger rated at 181 horsepower and 221 pound-feet, while the E250 gets its juice from the same engine, but with 208 horses and 258 pound-feet on top. The range-topping E404 Modic model is identical to the US spec version. The 4-cylinder versions hit 62 miles per hour in 8.1 and 7.2 seconds and reach top speeds of 144 and 151 miles per hour, respectively. The V6 model is obviously quicker, needing 5.2 clicks to hit the benchmark when equipped with the 4 Modic all-wheel drive system. Top speed is also higher, being rated at 155 miles per hour. The 4-cylinder versions hit 62 miles per hour in 8.1 and 7.2 seconds and reach top speeds of 144 and 151 miles per hour, respectively. On the diesel front, the range begins with the E200D and its 148 horsepower and 265 pound-foot 2.0-liter. The E220D uses the more powerful 191 horsepower and 295 pound-foot version, while the E350D benefits from a 3.0-liter V6 good for 254 horses and 457 pound-feet. The E220D needs 7.7 seconds to hit 62 miles per hour on its way to a top speed of 146 miles per hour. The E350D should sprint to the same benchmark in 6.2 ticks and top out at 155 miles per hour. The E404 Modic comes with a self-leveling rear air suspension as standard, while the air body control option adds the same feature to the front axle. European gasoline engines, European diesel engines, safety. The E-Class wagon is packed with Mercedes and #039 latest safety technology, including several airbags, as well as numerous driver assistance systems. Just like the sedan, the E-Class wagon is packed with Mercedes' latest safety technology, including several airbags, as well as numerous driver assistance systems. Arguably the most impressive feature is Drive Pilot, which enables the vehicle to follow the car in front at speeds of up to 130 miles per hour. The systems uses automatic braking and accelerating, as well as the steering pilot function to handle moderate bends. There's also a speed limit pilot function that can automatically adjust the car's speed according to on-the-road speed limits detected by a camera. These features can be selected with the optional Driver Assistance Package Plus feature. Other driver assistance systems include Active Brake Assist, Attention Assist, and Remote Parking Pilot. The latter allows the vehicle to be moved into and out of garages and parking spaces remotely using a smartphone app. The E-Class Wagon will also borrows the sedan's Car-to-X function. The mobile phone-supported system exchanges information with other vehicles further ahead on the road and enables the driver to receiving warning in the event of imminent danger, such as a broken-down vehicle at the edge of the road, heavy rain or black ice on the road. Prices. Initially, the E220 DSE and the E220 DAMG will be available with pricing starting at £37,935 and £40,430, respectively. At current exchange rates, that computes to $49,785 and $53,060. Pricing for the E350D and the Mercedes-AMG E43 will be announced when the order books swing open in October 2016. Pricing for the E350D is expected to start out around $60,000. Model pricing. Package A pricing. Competition. BMW 3 Series Sports Wagon. While in Europe it has competition from wagons such as the BMW 5 Series Touring and the Audi A6 Avant, the E-Class Wagon is the only midsize wagon you can buy in the US. Options such as the BMW 3 Series Sports Wagon and the Volvo V60 are significantly smaller and features smaller cargo room. If you don't have a lot of stuff to haul, but still want a luxurious interior and a powerful engine, the 3 Series Sports Wagon seems like the better choice. The Bimmer comes with 2.0-liter inline-4 rated at 240 horsepower and 255 pound-feet of torque, or a 2.0-liter diesel generating 181 horses and 280 pound-feet. Granted, neither are as powerful as the E-Class 3.5-liter V6, but the 3 Series is definitely the sportier choice. Find out more about the BMW 3 Series Sports Wagon. Volvo V90. Based on the state-of-the-art S90 sedan that replaced the traditional S80, the V90 competes in this niche with a different approach. Although Volvo wagons aren't as boxy as they used to be, the V90 boasts significantly more premium features than its predecessors. The vertical, tablet-like infotainment display, the optional carbon fiber, and the sporty, leather-wrapped seats turned the Volvo station wagon from a hearse with seating for 5 into a full-fledged luxury grocery getter. The approach is different under the hood too. Whereas the German cars get 6-cylinder engines too, the V90 is restricted to 4-cylinder units. Output isn't an issue though. While the T5 cranks out 254 horsepower and 258 pound-feet, the T6 makes 316 horses and 295 pound-feet. The diesel lineup includes 3 engines that deliver between 150 horsepower and 236 pound-feet to 225 horses and 346 pound-feet. A hybrid is offered too, in the form of a T8 drivetrain good for a whopping 400 horsepower and 472 pound-feet. Available in the US in cross-country trim only as of April 2018, the V90 retails from $52,300. Find out more about the Volvo V90. Conclusion. With the wagon body style losing ground to crossovers and SUVs among U.S. buyers at an alarming rate, the E-Class wagon remains one of only 2 midsize models to keep the station wagon flame burning on these shores. Though a bit long in the tooth compared to its German competitors, the current model has plenty of features to brag about, from its super ride and powerful engines to the smooth diesel and numerous safety features. The redesigned model offers all of the above plus a better-looking outer shell and a revamped interior that fixes a lot of issues, including the fiddly controls and the plastic surfaces. Hopefully it will also be a lot more involving to drive thanks to its redesigned platform, but so far it is the most technologically advanced wagon you can buy on this side of the pond. Love it. New design inspired by the S-Class modern, more refined interior, new engines with improved performance and fuel economy, enhanced roominess and cargo space. Leave it diesels not coming to the US very soon, likely significantly more expensive than the Volvo V90 update history. Update June 18, 2016, we've made a new video highlighting all the features of the new Mercedes E-Class wagon. Updated 6 June 2016, Mercedes dropped the official details on the new E-Class wagon, also known as the Estate, on the European market. Updated 7 April 2016, our spy photographers caught the upcoming Mercedes E-Class wagon out for a new testing session. As you can see, the wagon starts losing its camouflage, meaning an official debut is getting closer. Updated January 18, 2016, the upcoming Mercedes E-Class wagon was caught testing once again, this time during cold winter conditions in northern Sweden. Spy shots. April 7, 2016, Mercedes E-Class wagon starts losing camouflage. January 18, 2016, Mercedes E-Class wagon caught testing in the now. September 30, 2015, Mercedes E-Class wagon reveals its interior.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.